Hey, so let's go ahead and do a quick review of the Lucid Neurotropic and Mushroom Coffee that we have right here. Now, this is, I guess, to me, a newer brand. There are a lot of bigger brands out there like Ryze Coffee and Doze Coffee, which I've tried them all, right? I've probably tried about 10 different mushroom coffees at this point, and by far, I love the taste of this one the best. That's me personally, my own opinion. Maybe you like something better, maybe you like this better, I don't know. But personally speaking, the taste of this one is great. The smell of it as well smells mainly like coffee. I know a lot of the other ones that I've tried smelled more like mushroom than coffee, or kind of had like that dull smell to it. This one, you do smell some coffee in here, some really good coffee. This one actually has Colombian coffee in it as well. Now, like many other mushroom coffees, this one only has about 45 milligrams of caffeine, which is awesome. Because I had to let go of my old coffee, the K-Cup coffee. I had to let go of it all due to the fact that I deal with anxiety every now and then, so it kind of kickstarts that anxiety. Just didn't make me feel very good. And trust me when I say this, I am a huge coffee drinker. I'm 36 years old now. I've been drinking coffee since I was maybe 13, probably about that age. Big time coffee drinker. So for me, just to kind of give it up, that would be nearly impossible. So I went to a healthier coffee, mushroom coffee. So let's go over a little bit about this first. So you can see here, this one here, you can actually use whether you want it hot or cold. You can do either or. This one here, you can see the mushroom stack, 2,000 milligrams on here. All right, you get lion's mane, you get cognition, cordyceps, endurance, turkey tail, immunity, tremella for skin health. Okay. Also, you have your neurotropics, 2,875 milligram of neurotropics. Your alpha GPC for focus, L-theanine to keep calm, L-tyrosine for mood, BCAA for energy, and ginkgo for neurogenesis. Right. Now, being a big coffee drinker, when I relied just on regular coffee, I wasn't getting calm. Okay, I was actually to the point where I would shake a little bit. I would get some jitters, kind of feel like my heart was coming out of my chest. And that's when I had to search for something different. So when I first saw that mushroom coffee can actually give you natural energy, but also keep you calm, I was like, there's no way that's going to happen. But after trying it out a while back, I really felt those effects of it. So I was like, wow, like this is something I'm probably going to be drinking till my last breath. Okay, literally. So in here, this is the 7.23 ounce. So you do get a lot in here. You really do. So the serving size is 1 tablespoon, which I think is plenty. You really get all that taste out of that 1 tablespoon. So per bag, you get about 30 servings in total. Okay, so one bag, if drunk, every day should last about a month. So that's pretty fair right there, especially for the price. Now, there are some things I wanted to go ahead and go over, which I actually went ahead and printed out. Because maybe you're someone like me who wants to know the differences. All right, is this one better than that one, or that one better than this one? So let's get down to the actual facts of it, okay? I went ahead and actually printed this out for you to see. All right, so when it comes to using 100% fruiting body mushroom, Lucid has that. Okay, there are a couple other brands that don't, like Ryze or Mudwater or regular coffee. So this means the bottom of that mushroom, that's cut up and tossed in with the actual mushroom top. Okay, with Lucid, they actually only use the top of the mushroom, right? The bulk of the mushroom. They don't use all that other stuff that's around it near the bottom. All right, so that's a big deal there. Now the mushroom amount, okay, 2,000 milligrams. Most of the other ones, not all of them, but most do have about the same. You can see Mudwater has 2,000, Ryze has 2,000. Everyday Dose only has 1,500, and Four Sigmatic only has 500 milligrams. Okay, so I want to get mushroom, right? That's why I buy the mushroom coffee, right? So I want a good amount of that. Now, the neurotropic amounts, okay? Only Everyday Dose and Lucid currently has that. So they have 2,875 milligrams of it, while Everyday Dose only has 150 milligrams of it, right? So still, so far, making Lucid the #1 choice for this. Now, when it comes to beta glucan amount, greater than 30% for Lucid. Okay, Everyday Dose is only greater than 15%. None of the other ones have that. And when it comes to being vegan, yes, Lucid is vegan. So as many of the other ones, of course, minus Everyday Dose and, of course, regular coffee. So those are just a couple of the actual stats. I'm going to go over a little bit more. So if you do want to keep watching, stay tuned and learn a little bit more. All right, so your active ingredients per serving, okay? Mushrooms, 500 milligram for Sigmatic. Everyday Dose, 1,500. Plus, obviously, the 150 of Neurotropic. Ryze, 2,000. Mudwater, 2,000. And, of course, Lucid, 2,000 plus the 2,875 milligrams of Neurotropic, equaling 4,875. So still the top for me. Now, this is everything I'm sharing with you right now is besides the actual taste of it, because many people do care about that taste, but at the same time, a lot of people care about the actual benefits from it. Okay, so talking about benefits, this seems right now, statistically and from what I'm experiencing, me personally, the best choice for mushroom coffee. Now, I actually spoke with the owner, okay, and he had some good things to say. #1, he's a stand-up guy. I mean, to reply to my emails, to get back to me, to answer my questions, I thought that was very professional. Now, a couple of things that we'll go over, right? #1, the first mushroom coffee I ever drank was Ryze coffee. And as soon as I drank it, I was like, whoa, like this is great stuff, okay? Not really knowing, maybe what's in it or whatnot. Now, I am not here to bash any company whatsoever. That is not me. That's not what I do. I fully respect every company out there, right? We're all in this together, I would say. I own a business myself, so I wouldn't want anyone bashing me. I'm really just talking about the differences, okay? So, after speaking with the owner, and I'm going to go ahead and actually read this to you. So, Ryze Coffee uses a lower quality mushroom extract called Full Spectrum. All right, that includes the mycelial biomass. In other words, the block of oats that the mushroom grows on. And that's what I was actually referring to earlier. The block of oats that the mushroom grows on. They toss everything in the blender to make the extract. Okay, so we're not actually just taking the bulk of the mushroom. We're taking what's underneath. All right, they toss everything in the blender to make the extract. This dilutes the potency of the mushroom extract and is an extremely cheap way to cut corners and manufacture mushroom powder. All right, so Lucid uses mushroom extract made from 100% fruiting bodies. So it's purely the material from the mushrooms and no filler. It's a much more expensive method of extraction, but higher potency. Their extract is only 40% of the potency of extract made from 100% fruiting bodies. So I hope that all makes sense there. Because of this, Ryze has a lot of sediment at the bottom of the cup. That is one thing I noticed. I will just say that. There was a lot of stuff left over. All right, Ryze doesn't offer any neurotropics, which Lucid has a full stack of. All right, and the other one I'm going to talk about is just another big brand company called Everyday Dose. Now, while they claim that they use 100% fruiting body mushroom extracts, they've been very elusive about how much per serving they provide and don't clearly state it on their site. All right, they've actually had to email to ask and have gotten a few different answers from their customer support. So the latest response was 875 milligram from each mushroom, which is lion's mane and chaga. We really don't know what the truth is, right? So they claim they have neurotropics, but 158 milligrams of L-theanine doesn't really put them into that category. Lucid offers a full stack of neurotropics, that 2,875 milligram of it. So that's really what sets Lucid apart from the rest. No other product on the market really equally focuses on both functional mushrooms as well as neurotropics. So again, now the last part, this was from the owner. All right, really explaining the differences because I wanted to know personally. If I'm making a review video, I don't want it to be just about, oh, it tastes great. Here's a couple things that are in it. No, I want to know the details. I want to know the facts. So I was grateful that he actually explained that to me and took the time out. And again, just looking at these charts alone, I would say Lucid it's just better. Now, you know, I'm not a doctor, obviously. There may be some things that I personally don't know much about. I'll just go ahead and say that out loud. But I will say, when it comes to the way I feel after drinking it, I feel great, right? I have that natural energy. I'm not relying on, 90, 100 milligrams of caffeine, right? 45 grams of caffeine keeps me going, right? But also the mushroom gives me that natural energy, also that calm, that focus. So I'm not overdoing it, right? I'm not drinking coffee just to stay awake, right? Maybe for a short period of time and then crashing because you have that caffeine crash. Mushroom coffee, man, it's the way to go. So overall, I definitely recommend Lucid. I'll go ahead and just include a link to it right down in the description. If you want to go ahead and check it out, check it out. All right. Hope you guys have an awesome day.